Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been warned their private jet habit will not impress Greta Thunberg after the environmental campaigner was featured in a clip for their surprise new Netflix series. Royal commentator Jonathan Sacerdoti offered his words of advice after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex unveiled a trailer for their new documentary series, Live to Lead, which they say has been inspired by Nelson Mandela. The show, due to premiere on the streaming service on December 31, features footage of Mandela, a human rights stalwart and former president of South Africa, as well climate change activist Thunberg. The series will also feature contributions from Brian Stevenson, New Zealand PM Jacinda Ardern, Albie Sachs, Siya Kolisi, Gloria Steinem, and the late U.S. Supreme Court Judge Ruth Bader Ginsburg. However, Mr. Sacerdoti, a special correspondent for the Jewish Chronicle whose television credits include Sky News, Fox News and the BBC, suggested the latter may take issue with the association, given the couple's use of private aircraft, most recently in order to fly from California to New York for the Ripple of Hope Gala earlier this month. He told Express.co.uk, "Their inclusion of Greta Thunberg is interesting. I do wonder what she makes of their private jet habit. It's quite extraordinary to see them somehow compare themselves with Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Nelson Mandela. Though some of the people the series will profile are indeed inspiring leaders, Harry and Meghan's sense of self-importance is astounding if they think they are in the same league. I've never heard anyone describe them as leaders. They're quitters, not leaders. What they're most famous for is leaving the royal family and the UK because they wanted a half-in, half-out version of the royal model of service." In any case, Mr. Sacerdoti pointed out that royalty did not equate to leader in quite the same way as those referenced in the trailer, give the hereditary nature of being born into such a position, adding, lapsed royalty even less so. He continued, "Without the royal gossip and soap opera of their last series, I expect this one will do less well for Netflix. It's a bid for the couple to assume a position of importance in the wokerati, but they seem to be oblivious to how many people see them." Mentioned Britain's late, lamented monarch, he said, "When it comes to iconic royal figures, Queen Elizabeth II was an impressive leader who rose to the challenge of being a female head of state in a time of great change, showing dedication, duty and determination throughout her long life in service of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. Prince Harry and Meghan don't even come close." In the brief trailer, Harry says, "This was inspired by Nelson Mandela, who once said what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived." Meghan then completes the quotation saying, "It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead." Ms. Thunberg is known to be vehemently opposed to traveling on aircraft, and even embarked on a 2-week journey across the Atlantic on a zero-cabin yacht to attend the Climate Action Summit in 2019 rather than fly there. Express.co.uk has contacted the Sussexes for comment via article.